Grasping Good Grammar by Dr. Christine Robinson. For class, a knowledge of basic grammar is essential, especially in these areas. 1. Verb types. 2. Verb tense. 3. Subject-verb agreement. And 4. Pronoun reference. 1. A verb is the part of a sentence expressing the action or state of being of the subject. Some action verbs are Jane jumped rope. John walked home. Some state of being verbs are Mary is ill. He seems sad. Helping verbs. All verbs can combine with helping or auxiliary verbs. Do, does, did, can, could, may, might, will, would, shall, should, must, have, has, and had to make verb phrases. A verbal, however, is a special verb form that can help a verb serve as a noun, adjective, or adverb in a sentence. Such forms are not the predicate of the sentence and cannot serve alone as its verb. There are 3 types of verbals: gerunds, infinitives, and participles. A gerund is the name of a verbal when a verb adds ing, allowing it to function as a noun. Swimming is my favorite sport. Here, swimming is used as a noun and is the subject of the sentence. Is the verb of the sentence. Example, many men hate shopping. Here, shopping is used as a noun and hate is the verb of the sentence. An important note: the men shopping is a fragment, and shopping would never be the verb of the sentence. And infinitive is the to form used with a verb, but as with the gerund, once the to has been added, these words may function as nouns, adjectives, or adverbs, but not the verb of the sentence. Example, the question to know is number 6. Here, to know acts as an adjective modifying answer. Is the sentence's verb. Example 2. The proper response to his attitude is to leave. Here, to leave functions as a noun. Is the verb of the sentence. Example 3. Still, smokers find it difficult to quit. Here, to quit functions as an adverb modifying difficult. Find is the verb of the sentence. To leave him is a fragment, as the infinitive is never the verb of the sentence. Its capacity to be the verb ends when the to is added. Participles function as adjectives to modify nouns and pronouns in a sentence. Again, they are not the verb of the sentence. Example, the present participle. Moving vans were busy after the storm. Here, moving modifies the noun vans, while were is the verb of the sentence. The past participle. Students may feel trapped by the test. Here, trapped modifies students and is an adjective, while may feel is the verb of the sentence. In using verbals, it may be useful to draw a simple sentence diagram to distinguish them from the verbs that are the sentence's predicates. Here, man is the subject of the sentence, hates the verb, and to shop the verbal. Verb tense is the time of a verb's action or state of being. Simple tenses indicate that an action is present, past, or future relative to the speaker or writer. Perfect tenses indicate that an action was or will be completed before another time or action. Compare these tenses of the regular verb work. The present tense, I work, they work. The past tense, I worked, they worked. The future tense, I will work, they will work. The present perfect tense, I have worked, they have worked. The past perfect tense, I had worked, they had worked. And the future perfect tense, I will have worked, they will have worked. To review then, verb tense means time. Remember, all past tense forms, whether simple past or past perfect, take an ed ending. 3. Subjects and verbs must agree. In number, singular subjects take singular verbs. Plural subjects take plural verbs. This sounds simple, but in practice is not. For example, what's wrong here? This option on new Plymouths have been added. I hope you see that it is the option that has been added, not the Plymouths. On new Plymouths is a prepositional phrase, and as such should be ignored when making the agreement. Thus it should read, this option on new Plymouths has been added. Never make the verb agree with the object of the preposition. A simple diagram may be useful to sort out the subject and verb or predicate to make sure that they agree. Other rules of agreement. Compound, more than one, subjects joined by and are plural, while compound subjects joined by or are singular. John and Bob are staying tonight. John or Bob is staying tonight. Here's a list of pronouns which are singular and take a singular verb when they are used as a subject. Each, neither, either, someone, no one, everyone, everybody, anybody, nobody, and none. Everyone should brush his teeth twice daily. Sometimes the rule of proximity applies. When you have both a singular subject and a plural subject joined by either or, neither nor, the subject nearest the verb selects the correct agreement. Neither the mother nor her children are happy. Neither the children nor the mother is happy. A linking verb agrees with its subject, not its complement. Excessive absences were the reason for his failure. The reason for his failure was excessive absences. There are a few irregular nouns which are plural in form, but singular in meaning. They take a singular verb. News is my business. Measles is a dreaded illness. Mathematics is my worst subject. Finally, titles of a single work that takes an S at the end may be thought of as singular and thus will take a singular verb. Autumn Leaves is my favorite song. 4. The final area to be reviewed is pronoun reference, which follows rules similar to those for subject-verb agreement. The idea is that pronouns should agree in number and gender with the words referred to, called their antecedents. Some examples. Peter gave me a pencil. He had an extra one. The antecedent of he is Peter. The antecedent of one is pencil. In these examples, the pronouns agree in number and gender. But here is what not to do. Every child deserves to have their money's worth. Child is singular, while their is a plural form. Hence, there is a mistake in pronoun reference. Here's the correction. Every child deserves to have his or her money's worth. Thus, here are some rules for pronoun reference. Antecedents joined by and are referred to by plural pronouns. Those joined by or are referred to by singular pronouns. Gender should also agree. Thus, John and Bob lost their tickets. John or Bob lost his tickets. John or Mary lost her tickets. These pronouns, when they are the antecedents of other pronouns, are always singular. Each, neither, either, someone, no one, none, one, everyone, everybody, anybody, nobody. Everyone should see his dentist twice per year. Sometimes the rule of proximity applies to pronouns also. Neither John nor Mary wants her copy. Neither Mary nor John wants his copy. This concludes the review of these 4 essential grammar areas: verb types, verb tense, subject-verb agreement, and pronoun reference. I hope that you will find it helpful for the class and for the remainder of your college career. Good luck.